Good, it's your boy, God Science, up in here with a new video. Uh, this video is basically my opinion on. I saw a video by young Pharaoh, probably like a couple days ago, and in the video he talks about Dr. Maat pressing charges on him for harassing her or something like that. Now, I just want to say this to Pharaoh, man. Be careful, man. All right, just be careful, because when Pharaoh was bringing out all that information on Dr. Mayat, it was some real embarrassing and damning information. All right, and you brought it out to the public. Now, to be fair, it was public record. You know what I'm saying? He showed clips of it being on CBS, I think. So if it's public record, anybody could go dig it up. But the presentation that Pharaoh gave, I think he destroyed her credibility in the conscious community, period. All right? And that shit ain't gonna sit well with these people. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna feel offended that you personally attack them. And when people feel embarrassed, especially in public or called out, they're gonna go to all lengths to stick it to your ass. Now, do I agree with anybody calling the cops on anybody? No. Because now you're taking that shit to a whole different level. You know what I'm saying? But I can see why she will be angry. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if I necessarily would have did something like that. I mean, nobody likes a snitch, man. All right, nobody likes a snitch. But then I'm trying to be fair at the same time. We wasn't in her shoes. It's rules. Of course, there's rules. If you playing this game, if you living this life, if you're doing dirt and shit like that, it's automatically you take that oath that if something happens, you're gonna keep your mouth shut. Now, I'm not, in the streets. I don't live that life. So motherfucker fuck with me, yeah, I'll tell on his ass. Because I don't live by that code. You know what I'm saying? But there's people that do live by that code, especially if you're doing dirt. So I understand why people won't like that. But at the same time, it was kind of her personal information, man. But that's here or there. It's out now. Just be careful, Pharaoh. And another thing is that Pharaoh has a big following, man. Like I said, I don't agree with everything he says. I don't agree with him where he thinks Europeans is the problem. I think we as individuals are a fucking problem. But other than that, the brother has a energy about him. You know what I'm saying? From numerous people that I talk to, he seems like a down-to-earth dude. When he goes and he has lectures, he goes in the crowd and shakes people's hands and doesn't put himself above people. And I think that's what makes people gravitate to him even more. He's humble when he, as far as I heard. Of course, everybody could get egotistical. And I think when you step on Pharaoh's toes or you piss him off, that's when you see that ego come out and he will disrespect your ass. You know what I'm saying? The brother is young, though. Let him grow. But I don't think that's right from calling the cops. But he has to understand retaliation is going to happen. You know what I'm saying? You called them out. You called Unc out. I don't agree with making fun of him if he was a crackhead. Because like I said, I knew a lot of people that been around drugs. I have tried drugs back in the days. You know what I'm saying? A lot. I even talked about when I got kind of sick, I had to take a lot of pain pills, and that almost took me down. But I rose above that shit, and it's been like probably 7-8 years. You know what I'm saying? That I don't even have a thought about fucking with that shit. That's a victory. You know what I'm saying? Only people that been there know how hard it is to break free of that shit. So if Unc was smoking crack, but he came above it and made himself a better person for it. You know what I'm saying? He's the hero. He's the hero for that shit, and he's a, you know, to a symbol to other crackhead people that did crack. Like, look, you can break out of that shit. So I always, you know, I don't like to see that when people put down people. Like, I mean, they could be clean for 25, 30 years, but because they did that in the past, oh, he was a crackhead. But look, man, that shit will touch anybody. It doesn't matter what race you is, how old you are, what fucking, if you're ugly, pretty, it doesn't fucking matter. It will touch anybody. That's some serious shit. But this is just a video, man. Be careful out there, Pharaoh. You should have known that you know what I'm saying, some heat was gonna come behind your ass, because you, like I said, you embarrassed her. You know what I'm saying? You put those people on blast, but you know, at the same time, it was public record. So what you gonna do? Anyway, man, what you guys think about it? Do you think Pharaoh was out of line for even doing that? Do you think they was out of line for even calling his PO? And you know, I don't like when people take shit like that there, but what you gonna do, man? You know what I'm saying? Like I said, you embarrass somebody and piss them off, or you know, call them out, because like I said, our credibility is, nobody wants to snitch around them. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, man, I'm just trying to be fair. You know, at the same time, we wasn't in that woman's shoes. We didn't know what she was faced with. But even at the same time she was faced with it, that's the oath that you choose when you live that life. But anyway, man, what you guys think? Thank you for subscribing, checking out the channels, checking out what I gotta say. Y'all have a blessed day. Stay safe. You know what I'm saying? Stay blessed up. I'm out.